In Indonesia's capital, Jakarta, drivers of three-wheeled taxis have more time than they used to talk politics. The President, Joko Widodo, has encouraged other modes of transport that can be ordered online, meaning business has reduced dramatically for these workers. They say they'll vote for change in Wednesday's election in the hope it'll improve their economic situation.
These days it's so difficult for me to make a living. We don't have enough money for tomorrow's food if we don't work today. I only make $2 to $3 a day.
The economy has been one of the main points of debate during the 6-month election campaign. It's growing at around 5%, which is short of what the president was aiming for, but enough, he says, to earn a second term in office.
We want to continue our effort to develop the economic independence of Indonesia.
Jokowi's main focus has been on infrastructure development, like the opening of an underground train line in Jakarta, which was first proposed more than 30 years ago. On the campaign trail, Joko Widodo has spent much of his time trying to sell voters on the economic achievements of his government over the past 5 years, which he says have led to the lowest unemployment rate in 20 years. His opponent has opted for a much more populist approach. Like the last election in 2014, the other choice for president is former Army General Prabowo Subianto. He says he'll lower the cost of living and, as Jokowi has also promised, create more jobs through a boost in the manufacturing sector.
Our nation has long been running in the wrong direction. If this direction is continued, it will not provide welfare for the Indonesian people.
There is concern among some economists that Indonesia can't afford many of the measures Prabowo is promising, but they agree there should be a greater focus on manufacturing.
In the last 13 years, Indonesia is experiencing premature deindustrializations, which means that the growth of the manufacturing sector is below or lower than the GDP growth.
Campaigning for the election has come to an end. Now many Indonesians will be asking themselves if their lives have improved over the last 5 years or whether they and their country need a new economic direction. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Jakarta.